Hello everyone. So we do have the dignitaries on the same dais today. We have been constantly talking about CAT from last 3 odd days, and today we're going to explore some questions that come in the nightmares, and really that those questions are the most troubling ones for the students. CAT 100 days में होने वाला है. So एक tough question मैं सबसे पहले श्रुति मैम से पूछना चाहूंगा, as well as Sumit sir, if you can join her, कि 100 डेज में कैट होने वाला है, यहां से स्टूडेंट्स कैट निकाल सकते हैं? डोंट यू थिंक इट्स अ डिफिकल्ट टास्क?
So, my answer is yes.
निकाल सकते हैं,
बिल्कुल निकाल सकते हैं. और इतने कॉन्फिडेंस से क्यों बोल रही हूँ? Because I have that experience of 15 years. Alright, I've seen students going through CAT by preparation of 3 months, 4 months, and they have cleared CAT, and they are in one of the best IIMs. Alright, so they have made up to it. But the thing is, it's not that easy. Now you don't have time. मतलब this is not time for constipated approach.
Okay.
धीरे-धीरे आराम से नहीं हो पाएगा. You don't have time to plan. Exactly. This is the time when you have to, jump into the field and start playing the game.
So I would like to ask, a counter question over here. If it is not easy, what should be the approach?
I think the first thing that you start thinking about preparing of CAT, join with some guidance.
All right.
सबसे पहले तो आपको किसी गाइडेंस के अंडर में आना होगा. Have the correct mentorship with you. Idealize the whole syllabus. Although CAT is a kind of exam where there is no syllabus, right? So I can categorize. Still there is a kind of syllabus. आप वो categorize कर लीजिए, days wise divide कर लीजिए, and then have the correct guidance. And what ma'am was saying, सोचने का बहुत वक्त नहीं है, आपको चालू करना पड़ेगा. लोग चालू नहीं करते.
मतलब पहले फॉर्म भर दो. Start filling the form. बाद में सोचो. अभी सोचने का टाइम नहीं है. Alright, so it's not time for leisure at all. Start taking mocks as well. 1 mock per week. Start taking.
True.
तुमको औकात की स्कोर तुम्हारी मालूम पड़ जाएगी.
Right.
Where do you stand? If at all you have like 6 to 7 questions per section right, you have high chances of getting selected. I guarantee. Because you are just nearing about. You just have to increase your attempts, and with the guidance and proper analysis of mocks, you'll be able to make it.
So Bhushan sir is over here. I think the common thing that both the mentors are telling you that we should have some guidance. But what is the difference? Because there are a lot of students who would be thinking right now कि हमें self preparation करनी चाहिए versus some mentor prepares you. तो ये दोनों, if you can clearly tell them what is a distinct way. I mean, अगर आप self preparation कर रहे हैं तो क्या होगा, और अगर किसी mentor के साथ कर रहे हैं तो क्या होगा, एक अच्छे mentor के साथ.
Alright, so I think the biggest challenge when you do preparation on your own is you're not sure what you are doing is right or wrong. क्या आपकी अप्रोच सही है, गलत है? अगर आप मॉक दे रहे हो तो क्या वो स्कोर अच्छा है, खराब है, इम्प्रूव करना है तो मैं और क्या करूँ? There are a lot of times when you will feel that you are stuck. Now how to bridge that gap where you overcome your weaknesses, understand your strengths and utilize them to the best of your abilities, which is where the role of mentors and teachers and trainers come in. So I think self study is possible, but I think जब टाइम कम हो तब आपको अगर एक स्ट्रक्चर्ड अप्रोच पहले से पता पड़ जाए, दिस इज द पाथ दैट आई हैव टू फॉलो. आई थिंक रूटीन बनाने में एक बहुत बड़ा रोल टीचिंग, ट्रेनिंग, गाइडेंस का रहता है, बिकॉज यू आर गिवन स्पेसिफिक टारगेट्स, फॉलो दोज टारगेट्स and you don't have to worry about anything else because you know that you are in safe hands.
Right.
So you just follow with the right amount of energy and focus that this is my task, this is my objective, I have to fulfill those tasks and get to my ultimate destination. So I think guidance plays a huge role in terms of percentiles as well. Think of it this way, ki would taking guidance from someone help me get that 2 percentile extra? If yes, then you have the answer already.
Right.
I would just want to add on to what Bhushan said, that it is customized tailoring kind of.
Right.
It is per student. Every student is different. His or her difficulties are different.
Journey is
Weaknesses
different.
and strengths are different. So when you go to a mentor, when you take guidance from the mentor, he is able to analyze properly for you.
Right.
What is the plan for you. So it is like custom made plan that you get from only with experts.
Alright, so I think we are drawing one conclusion. It is possible from here, but the best advice is take mentor's help. Now, let me ask one more question which is coming to my mind after CATs. So that can be for 2023 student, for 24 student as well. if I'm preparing for CAT now, should I be working on building the profile? Should I be doing some kind of internships?
I think there is a very straightforward way to think of this. If you feel that taking up an internship will take a lot of your time and it will affect your CAT preparation and percentile, then I think you know the answer already. कि क्या एक 90 परसेंटाइल के साथ मेरे पास इंटर्नशिप है वर्सेस अ 98 परसेंटाइल विद नो इंटर्नशिप. You tell me कि what is it that you will prefer, a 98 or a 99 percentile with no internships, no extracurriculars, versus an 85 or 90 percentile with lot of extracurriculars and internships. I think the answer is straightforward, that you'll prefer a 98 or a 99 percentile because that is the first stage where you get to the interview stage.
Right.
Imagine आपकी profile बहुत awesome है,
Right.
but आपको call ही नहीं आ रहा है.
Call ही नहीं
You're
आ रहा
not even getting an opportunity to showcase what you have achieved
What
in
you
your
are
life.
actually, yeah.
तो वो तो घर पे रह गए सारे achievements.
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
So the first thing that you should focus on is getting the best percentile that you can have, and for that, if taking up anything else compromises on that percentile, don't do it. There are very few cases where students feel that they can manage both. They can get a 99 plus percentile as well as have some balance in terms of activities. By all means, do it. But I think that is a very, very challenging thing to do, especially with so less time available for CAT.
So I think the most appropriate person over here to answer a further question on this is Rana ma'am is over here. She has been training students from a long time, guys, particularly the segment 2 part of the CAT. So I would like to ask you this particular question from here. My profile is very low, and that is the problem with every student. That is the problem with, I mean, a layman and every student today. Can I get to convert a top B school, particularly in IIM?
Of course. The answer is, of course, you can convert a good institute with no extracurriculars at all. I can put up a real life example over here. I had a student who was not into any kind of extracurricular activities, but he was really worried whether he would be able to, but he was good with good at studies, but then he was like, I don't have a profile that is going to lower down my probability of getting selected
Right.
After the interviews. So I told him, go for it. You're good. Then he scored a good percentile as well, and you will be happy to know that he studied at IIM Lucknow.
Great.
Right now he's working as a consultant, and at IIM Lucknow he developed this habit of playing football.
Okay.
So he started, he started his extracurriculars from IIM Lucknow, at IIM Lucknow. And there he built up on his extracurriculars as well. He was into quizzes, he was into football, playing football, and now he's working as a management consultant. So yes, with the low profile as well, you have chances of getting selected into a B school. But the starting point is that you need to score a percentile, and a good percentile.
All right. So I think the clear point being made by the top-notch faculties over here, and this is the best SG CAT team that from now on, your primary focus should be building on the percentile and certainly focusing on the areas where you can score very high. Take the help of the perfect mentor. And perfect mentor, simply we can say SG CAT. Like, I think the right person to answer this particular question over here is, sir, you have been the pioneer in, in carrying the IPM preparations from last 2 odd years. You have seen students, in fact, 55 odd shortlist people, 55 students was shortlisted in the IB band in this particular year. So, do you have the same expectations? What are your expectations from SG team sitting over here, SG CAT team sitting over here?
Yeah, Rahul, this is something very, obviously, if somebody has prepared IB MAT seriously, right, and he's been shortlisted for Indore, whether he has made it into Indore or Rohtak finally or not, but he has a journey. Right, where he's prepared English, logic, and is already advanced, right, for CAT, and definitely he can make it for sure. 99 percentile in CAT for this fellow who's prepared IB MAT sincerely is not a big deal. This is what I see. And as with all your committed faculty members, definitely all our students will be joining us in the future.
Yeah.
Definitely they'll nail it down to CAT exam. Definitely.
I think it was a fantastic discussion, kids. Certainly 100 days more to go for CAT, and it was a short and sweet discussion where the top-notch faculty helped you how to ace CAT from now. I'm quite sure that SG CAT team is going to help you build it from here, and certainly this is going to be really, really fruitful for each and every one of you all. Your
dream is still on.